Perkins presents America, a Great Country, reason number 3. In almost every city and town, there are huge buildings filled with books that you can check out for free. Just bring them back. Come celebrate that American greatness with Perkins' new Great American Breakfast. 8 new creations from across this great land, like the New York Steakhouse Omelet. Ah, New York. We hear they've got a pretty great library. The Great American Breakfast, now at Perkins. Click the banner on your screen to explore the menu.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ron Fitch, the Coast to Coast Radio MVP, NBA Championship version of the show. And you had 2 MVP candidates, Kevin Durant and LeBron James, going at it in Game 1. And Golden State destroyed the Cavaliers 113-91. And this game was about talent, of course, about hunger, about desire, and one person in the team maybe wanted a little more in this Game 1 because it's a long series. The Cavaliers played terrific. Golden State Warriors played terrific. And in the first quarter, it was 35-30. Golden State defensively was good, but offensively, they weren't as good. They came out a little rusty. Petroyev was really clumsy with the ball. Curry was ice cold. Durant was great. Durant was good from start to finish. Klay Thompson is really bad, and he was bad in the first half. Then the first half, it's an 8-point game, but then Golden State had a 33-20 third quarter, which basically put the game away, where they just defensively locked up Cleveland. They took away Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving had some great drives. You're not going to stop Kyrie Irving's drive. But a lot of times they sent help after Kyrie Irving. If he broke down Curry or Thompson, Durant, and they got over, and they chased away the three-point shooters. And they were able to play good team defense, and they boxed out. So Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson not getting offensive rebounds. Cleveland doesn't have a post player. LeBron doesn't really score in the post. He tried a pretty sloppy post move where Jeff Van Gundy was trying to bail him out, saying, "Oh, the post game is not there because the game is too physical." No, if he sets his man up correctly, he can score every time in the post with his size and athletic ability. He chooses not to really do that. He doesn't want to do that. Okay, that's neither here or there. But Golden State was able to win pretty easy, 113-91. They didn't play as good, and I'll look at it from Golden State's standpoint first. The sloppy first half, defensively they were terrific, and they did what they had to do on offense to keep an 8-point lead. But this was the kind of game that they could have got beat. This is the kind of game where they started out against San Antonio, and San Antonio was up 20 on them. But Cleveland didn't take advantage because they didn't. The desire wasn't there. I'll get to Cleveland a little later. I'm going to get to Golden State first. Defense was really good. Klay Thompson's defense was really, really good. LeBron had 28. Kevin Love had 15. Irvin had 24. So their defense was good, keeping guys. I said they had to keep Kyrie inside 30 points and LeBron James somewhere around 32, inside 32, and they got him to 28, which was a good thing for them. And then the other players feed off of Kyrie, and they didn't have the other players feed off of Kyrie and LeBron, and that was a good from a good standpoint. Draymond Green had 9 points. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. He was 3 of 12 from the field, which is not why I love what great Draymond. Why I would give Draymond Green a A-. His defense and his rebounding and his tenacity just set the tone. It was a physical tone from the door how Golden State went about their business, where it wasn't as physical last year, even though they won the first 2 games. They just really gritted the game with Petroyev being physical, and they took away Tristan Thompson's offensive rebounding. They took away Kevin Love. They boxed out. They grouped, and they got a lot of big steals. LeBron James one time was in the open court. Then they all ganged up and just took the ball from him, and they ran their own fast break. They were efficient passing the ball. They didn't turn the ball over a lot. I mean, I think they have the record for least turnovers in a game. I'm looking here. There's 4 turnovers. They have 4 turnovers a whole game. Wow. And 14 offensive rebounds. And they really just hustle. One play, Curry grabbed the offensive rebound over the big players of the Cavaliers, and they got a second chance point and scored. You can't give a great team like Golden State second chance point. And Golden State didn't really they weren't as sharp. You know, West is going to play better. Iguodala will probably shoot it a little better. JaVale McGee he got dunked on, but he was out there being active. He came in there when Petrolia was getting in foul trouble and was just rim protecting really well. And they need that. Cleveland doesn't have that, but Golden State does. Kevin Durant was all over LeBron James. LeBron got his points, but Durant was the best player on the court. 38 points, 14 of 26, 3 of 6 from 3. And he could have shot even better from the field. There were shots he missed. He may even be able to play better. And there's something about Durant is hungry. Durant wants this championship badly, more than any player on the court. If you're Cleveland, you better match his desire of wanting it. Not just points, but assists. 8 rebounds, 2 offensive, 8 assists. Just terrific, exceptionally playing well. He was the best player on the court. And if Golden State's going to win the championship, and I predict them to win, he's got to be the best player on the court in this series. And I thought LeBron would be, and LeBron still could be, but you better get to Kevin Durant's level right now. Maybe Durant's sitting like, I'm sick of being second best. I lost in the finals years ago to him. I'm not losing this time. I'm going to get it. I don't have any championships. I want this championship badly. And does Cleveland? I'm going to go to Cleveland right now. Does Cleveland want the championship as bad as Golden State does? Golden State wants to redeem their stuff. They feel like they've been the better team the last 3 years. They felt like the suspension led to the collapse, and they want to redeem themselves, especially Draymond Green. Draymond Green's on a mission. He said he wanted to destroy the Cavaliers. I said it couldn't be done. I said the Cavaliers will come back and play better, but Cleveland better match up. I want to ask, where's Tristan Thompson? He didn't get any offensive rebounds, didn't protect the rim. There were times Kevin Durant was driving down the court, wide open layup, another drive, wide open dunk, another drive, wide open coast-to-coast dunk, whatever, running to Curry. You know what? You got to stop ball first. Then you go out and guard Curry. Then you leave Draymond Green open. He may hit him, but Curry was open a couple times. Their defense broke down. Love didn't play good D. Kyrie played okay individual defense, but team defense, he was bad. Jared Smith is fast asleep. He may be self-satisfied with what happened last year. He doesn't look hungry at all. He doesn't look engaged. He didn't like he even cared out there. So he's got to play better. And you want to wait? I mean, you don't want to get blown out again and say, oh, we're going to get excited and fired up to play Game 3 at home. I don't know if you're going to blow them out this year with Kevin Durant. You got a hungry line. You better go out there and at least win or lose, go out of your shield. And Cleveland just casual. And then Tyronn Lue didn't call timeouts when Golden State was making a run. I said he just waited and let them just get beat. He calls a timeout when they're down 20. It's too late now. You're not coming back from that. The only one I thought cared the most was Richard Jefferson. He seemed like the guy that really, he had 9 points, and he seemed like he was out there playing. And that left Iman Shumpert wide open. He's not making a lot of jump shots. He made a 3, but that's Golden State's game plan. And then Kyle Korver didn't do anything, and they didn't set him up to shoot threes. I didn't know what was going on with Cleveland. Yeah, that was a winnable game, too, because Golden State started out bad offensively. Defensively, they're fine, but that was one of those games the road team could have won, and they could have took. Because now you figure Golden State's going to shoot better. They didn't shoot that great. even though they won big. You know, they didn't shoot. They shot 36% from three, 42% overall. No. You know, 68% from the line. So they didn't shoot it at all, but their defense was terrific, and they just wanted it more. And they're home. So now Cleveland has got to make a decision. Do we want this as bad as they do? We got two terrific players, so we could pull this off. But you got to put doubt in Golden State's head. It starts with game 2 where they got to come out. And LeBron, I think, played 20 points. He's got to come out and attack and get Kevin Durant in foul trouble. And the other guys will follow. So he's got to attack. But a lot of times he was attacking and Kevin Durant was playing him clean. And there was a lot of times he got to the line where he shouldn't have. But he's got to keep attacking. And then if he does that and get engaged and score, it'd be a little selfish. Then the other guys follow suit and they can shoot it a little better. But Kyrie's not a guy that passes, and Golden State knows that he's a scorer. He's a two-guard. And when he drives a basket, his main purpose is to score. Even if there's 3 or 4 guys coming at him, he's going to try to believe in his ability, which is great. He's one of the greatest drivers ever. But Golden State in the second half really picked up on that, where they really ganged up on him and put triple teams him when he went to the basket. And he's not a guy that's going to dish it out and pass to the open guy because he's a scorer. And he's a halfway decent defender, but he's a great scorer, terrific driver. And Golden State knew that, and they made the proper adjustments, and they were waiting for Cleveland. And if Golden State wasn't sloppy, they'd have won this game by about 40 points. And Golden State's going to probably shoot better in game 2. They even said at postgame, Curry said we didn't really play that great. So Cleveland, I measured Cleveland, play better. Play better. And don't just rely on the home court this year. And don't rely on Draymond's not going to get suspended this year. So they're going to, and if you're down 3-1 and Kevin Durant got a chance to put his stamp on you, you're in trouble. So Cleveland's got to play better to try to steal game 2. Put some pressure on Golden State. They better match KD's output. But this joker is hungry. He wants this championship bad. How bad does Cleveland want? We're gonna find out Sunday.
Perkins presents America, a great country. Reason number 11. Think about it. You can drop an envelope in a small box and someone will take it and deliver it clear across the country for just 47 cents. Come celebrate that American greatness with Perkins' new Great American Breakfast. 8 new creations from across this great land, like the California Avocado Benedict. California, almost 2,600 zip codes. How do they do it? The Great American Breakfast, now at Perkins. Click the banner on your screen to explore the menu. Perkins presents America, a great country. Reason number 11. Think about it. You can drop an envelope in a small box and someone will take it and deliver it clear across the country for just 47 cents. Come celebrate that American greatness with Perkins' new Great American Breakfast. 8 new creations from across this great land, like the California Avocado Benedict. California, almost 2,600 zip codes. How do they do it? The Great American Breakfast, now at Perkins. Click the banner on your screen to explore the menu.